Hi friends, this is Murali. Today we are discussing about the topic is Simpson's 1 by third rule and formula for to evaluate a given integral by using Simpson's 1 by third rule, and finally let's see small example related to this topic. If you feel good in this video, please like and subscribe my channel. Hi friends, here today topic is Simpson's 1 by third rule. We already know to evaluate the given integral by using different methods. We already seen before method, that is trapezoidal rule. That is one of the method. Here the second method is Simpson's 1 by third rule. By using this rule we can evaluate given integral by given Simpson's 1 by third rule by using the formula. Here let's see the formula for evaluation of given integral using Simpson's 1 by third rule is integral. Suppose you assume integral a to b, the given integral integral a to b f of x dx is the given integral. Here the formula for finding this integral is h by 3 into y naught plus yn plus 4 into here the odd number of functions, that is y1 plus y3 plus y5 bracket close plus 2 into even number of functions, that is y2 plus y4 plus y6. Here this is the formula for finding to evaluate the given integral. Here let's see the small example of this related to this rule. To evaluate integral 0 to 1 by 1 plus x square dx by using Simpson's rule. To evaluate this integral by using Simpson's 1 by third rule. Let's see how to solve by using this rule. Here we already know the given function f of x equals to 1 by 1 plus x square. Here this is the given function. Here the intervals is a is equals to 0 and b is equals to 1. Here we already known in Simpson's 1 by third rule, this we can divide this integral intervals, that is 0 to 1 into even number of subintervals. Here we can divide this interval into even number of subintervals. Here you will take a small number of intervals, that is 2 4, you can get inaccurate value. You can take minimum number of subintervals, that is 6 or 8, you can get the accurate value. Suppose here I can assume n is equals to 6. Here the subintervals, here n means subintervals. Here I can assume the number of subintervals are 6. So we can find out the h value. Here h means the difference between one subinterval to another subinterval. Here that h equals to b minus a by n. This is the formula. So substitute the values. Here b is equals to 1 minus 0, a equals to 0. Here n means 6. Here h value is 1 by 6. So the difference is 1 by 6. So you can divide 1, that means 0 1 into 6 number of subintervals. Here the subintervals are 0. The difference in between one to another subinterval is 1 by 6. 0 to 1 by 6, 1 by 6 to 2 by 6, and 2 by 6 to 3 by 6, and 3 by 6 to 4 by 6, and 4 by 6 to 5 by 6, and finally 5 by 6 to 1. Here 6 by 6 means 1. Here the number of subintervals we are taken as 6, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6. These are 6 subintervals. So here can denoted x0 as 0, x1 as 1 by 6, and x2 as 2 by 6, and x3 as 3 by 6, and x4 as 4 by 6 and x5 as 5 by 6. Finally x equals to 1. Here we can denote these values in coefficient of x. Here x0 is 0, x1 1 by 6, x2 2 by 6, x3 3 by 6, and finally and x4 x5 x6. We can denote these values. After that you can find out the values of y0. Here the values of y0 means f of x0. Here x0 means the given function f of x is 1 by 1 plus x square. In place of x you can substitute the value is x0. Here we already know the value, the given function is 1 by x. In place of x we can substitute the value is 1 by 1 plus x0 square. Here the value is 1 by 1 plus 0 square. The value is 1. And similarly find out the value of y0 by y1, function y1. Here y1 means f of x1. In place of x we can substitute the value is x1. In x1 square means here 1 plus 1 by 6 square. Here we already know x1 means 1 by 6 square, 1 by 6 square. Here the value is 0.9729. And similarly find out the y2 value. Here the y2 value is f of x2, that means 1 by x2 square. Here in place of x can substitute the value is x2. Here x2 means 2 by 6 square. Here the value is 0.9. Similarly find out the y3, 1 by 1 plus x3 square, that means 3 by 6 square. Here the value is 0.8. And find out the values y4, f of x4 equals to 1 by 1 plus x power of square. Here 1 by 1 plus 4 by 6 square. Here the value is 0.6923. Here y5 is f of x5. The value is 1 by 1 plus x power of 5 square, x5 square, 1 by 1 plus 5 by 6 square. Here the value is 0.5901. Similarly find out the value of y6. Here the y6 value is f of x6, that means 1 by 1 plus x6 square. Here the value is 1 by 1 plus 1 square. Here 1 by 2 means here the value is 0.5. Here you see the given formula is f of x dx equals to h by 3 into y0 plus. Here the y0 we already find out. The value of y0 is 1. You already known. We can already calculate this y0 value, and the value of yn means the last function. Here the value of y6 represent the value is yn. Substitute these all values in given formula. Given formula is f of x dx h by 3 equals to h by 3 into y0. Here substitute these all values. Here h means 1 by 6 by 3 into y0 means value of y0 is 1. Value of y0 is 1. Substitute the value of y0 plus yn value is, yn means y6 is 0.5 plus 4 into the value of y1 is 0.9729. We already know the value of y1 is 0.9729 plus the value of y3 is 0.8. The value of y3 is 0.8, we already know. And the value of y5, here the value of y5 is 0.5901 plus 2 into the even number of functions are y2 and y4. The remaining even number of functions are y2 and y4. Here the value of y2 is 0.9 plus the value of y4 is 0.6923. And substitute these all values in given formula. We already know the formula for finding to evaluate a given integral by using Simpson's 1/3 rule is this one, and substitute these all values in given formula. Finally the value of 0 to 1 given function 1 by 1 plus x square dx is the to calculate this value, finally the answer is 0.7853. This is the final answer. Thank you friends.